The question of whether the newest antagonist in the movie franchise is more formidable than Thanos is relevant now that Mephisto has made his appearance in Ironheart. After all, Thanos has long held the most power in the MCU, particularly following his acquisition of the Gauntlet and Infinity Stones. Without the Infinity Gauntlet, it took the combined strength of almost all the MCU's superheroes to defeat the Mad Titan. At the start of Avengers: Infinity War, Thanos was also powerful enough to defeat the Hulk, which led to his triumph and the eradication of half of all life in the universe. 6 years after his defeat, Thanos is still present. This is primarily because Thanos is the final major antagonist in an MCU saga, and the multiverse saga is still devoid of an Avengers film and the accompanying Avengers-level threat. However, Mephisto, who made his debut in Ironheart's last episode, could challenge Thanos. Mephisto was a frequent devil's bargain dealer who had some intriguing abilities during his brief, but significant role in Ironheart. By evaluating these, we can determine if he is the next most potent villain in the MCU. Mephisto, the demonic force that bestows the Hood's abilities, hovers in the background for the majority of Ironheart. These include the capacity to bend bullets and to become invisible when holding his breath. It is implied that Mephisto is the enchanter himself because these abilities are connected to an enchanted cloak that he gave. This exchange is shown in a flashback, where Parker Robbins is immediately taken out of danger when Mephisto materializes a door to the pizzeria that would later become the Hood's headquarters. Mephisto uses his gaze to immobilize and silence patrons in that pizzeria before implying he could do the same for the entire city of Chicago. Following their agreement, Mephisto tortures Parker Robbins with scars and visions. Although it is strongly suggested that Parker Robbins traded his soul for the cloak, it is never explicitly mentioned in their conversation. Then, Mephisto demonstrates his ability to show up anywhere in Parker's vicinity. Mephisto uses a simple wave of his hand to eject Riri Williams from her armor when they later meet. He then demonstrates his ability to read Riri's mind as she considers what she might ask him. Mephisto's resurrection of Natalie marks the conclusion of Ironheart. Most of these abilities are similar to those of Marvel Comics' Mephisto. Mephisto is nearly all-powerful when he is in the realm he rules, the pocket dimension of Hell, not to be confused with the biblical namesake. However, these abilities are limited, particularly when Mephisto departs his realm. It's unclear if Mephisto in the MCU is bound by the same restrictions. His capacity to manipulate reality may indicate that, prior to using his abilities, he took Parker and Riri to his pocket realm. However, without further explanation, it's reasonable to assume that Mephisto is already one of the MCU's most potent characters. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more videos.